2.2. Finding your styles. Before we start exploring, let's first just have a quick tour around the screen to get our bearings. When you first log into MidJourney.com, this is the page you'll be greeted with. On the top left, we have the menu for all the different pages, which we'll go into as we need them. But on the left, we have Explore, where we can look at other people's work, create, where we'll find everything we make, organize, where we can organize what we've made, personalize, where we can develop our own unique style, chat, where we can go into rooms where other people are making images together in a shared space, tasks, a page where you can do some work for MidJourney and earn extra fast hours, so it's worth a look. For the moment, let's just go back to the Create page. Along the top, you have two boxes for typing. Create, where you'll type your prompts, which also includes uploaded images, where anything you upload to the system lives, and Create settings, where you can set the defaults for generating images. Whilst we're here, I want you to set these to the following settings. It will make sense as we go through this video, trust me. Aspect ratio 1:1 square. Yes, I know book covers aren't square, but by the end of this course you'll realize why 1:1 is a good aspect ratio to initially make your images in. Mode should already be set to standard. Version should already be set to 6.1. But you can use older models if you want to see what MidJourney used to be like. I can tell you now, not as good. Or by the time you watch this video, we might even be on a newer version. Personalize, set this to off. Stylization, set to 300 because we want 30% of MidJourney's base style but not too much. We're going to find our own style. Weirdness, set to 0, we're normal people. Variety, set to 10 because we want it to give us at least some variation between the images we create. And finally, speed should be set to fast. If you want to burn through your fast hours in a matter of minutes, then you can set it to turbo. Or if you want to wait an age and use no fast hours, then you can set it to relax. But this generates really slowly. But once you've done that, just click on the page. Next, in the very top right, we have the search box, where you can search for other people's work if you're in Explore, or search your own creations if you're in the Create or Organize page. Let me show you what I mean with this. On the Organize page, just as a quick example, let's try werewolf. This is everything I've made where I've used the word werewolf. Or even on the Create page, I can try werewolf. And it will quickly find images I've made using werewolf. Or any other search term, let's try pink. And then even on the Explore page, we can try it too. Let's type werewolf to see what the community has made with this word. We'll circle back to this in a minute to show you how this can be very useful, but this gives you an idea of how the search bar can be used anywhere on MidJourney. On with the tour. In the bottom left, we have all our account settings options. Help, self-explanatory, updates. This is where news is posted up if new functions are added or major news is happening. Light mode. This allows you to flip to a dark background if that's your thing. I prefer white because it makes me feel like I'm in an art gallery. Your username, where you'll find your subscription information and can check how many fast hours you have left, which you'll become somewhat obsessed with doing. And if you go back to the Explore page, in the middle of the page, you see pictures, the thing that MidJourney is great at. The first page you'll see are the top rated images that everyone else has made, and you might think to yourself, so what? What's that got to do with me? Well, actually everything. Let me explain to you why. MidJourney is an open community. You make things and they're shared with the whole community. Although you can hide things if you don't want them shared, but by default it's shared with the community. What this means is that you can see everyone's images and how they're made. How do you do that, you ask? Well, just click on an image and you'll see how it's made. Here you go. You can see their full prompt when you're looking at any image. At this stage, I'm going to give you an interface tip. When we are in this view, with an image roll down the right-hand side of the page, we can always use the up and down arrows to quickly scroll through the images, like this. And look, you'll see all the different prompts people have used. But let's not worry about the prompting, because at this stage, all we're doing is looking for styles we personally like for our book cover. Even if it's something that we only somewhat like, it still might prove useful as an ingredient in a remix. So anything that catches your eye, then do like that image. This isn't like a post on social media. What this actually does is save the image to your own Pinterest-style mood board. Let's like a few. I like this one. I like this one too. And maybe this one. So where are all these stored? Simple. Go back to the Explore homepage here and click on Likes here. You'll see all of them stored. If you decide you don't want to save something, you can always simply unlike it by clicking on the heart when you mouse over and it'll disappear. My advice is to think less about the subject matter of these images and more about the vibes of the images, because at the moment we're just mining for styles we like. All will become apparent very soon. Let's go back to the Explore homepage and we'll see a lot of these styles are quite way out there and nothing like we want for our own book cover. So let's start to explore more specifically. In the search bar on the top right hand of the screen, we can now start typing whatever we want in here, and I mean anything. But let's keep it simple. So in the search box, let's type some genres just for fun. Romance. All the images that contain the word romance will appear. Likewise with horror. Here are all the images from the community with horror in the prompt. Or let's try apocalypse. Or even Western. And the images with Western in there will come up. Or we can type certain subject searches such as robot woman or even robot woman hat. Literally anything. Like searching for colors, we could search for pink or search for blue, or materials like silk or stone or wood. Or we could even get creative and search for things like vintage romance couple. Or happy futurism. Or even something daft like fast family. All the while thinking I'm simply looking for nice styles. Let's try something like painted woman cliff. You'll see here there are lots of ways that other users have created these images. Let's like a few of the painted styles. MidJourney seems quite bewildering at first for any new user. It feels like a near infinite collection of image inspiration because that's exactly what it is. But by liking things, we see we can at least keep things that look nice. Styles we might want to use down the line. And yes, if you want to see what these images look like bigger, we can use the up and down arrow roll method by clicking on the image. And we can still like these images if we want to save them to our likes. Let's have a scroll through and see if we can't find a few in a nice painted style which catches our eye. This one is nice. Oh, I like this one too. And maybe this final one here. And when you've finished scrolling through, you can either click on the X on the top right to go back to Overview, or just click anywhere outside of the image. Let's go back to our likes and see what we've collected. And don't worry if you don't know what style you want and therefore what you should be searching for on the Explore page. Further on in this course, I'm going to show you some good examples of how to think of search terms for a certain type of book. So in conclusion, use the Explore page on MidJourney to find styles you like the look of by doing simple searches on the words that might interest you. Trust your eyes, and if you see something that appeals, then simply like it. In the next section, I'm going to teach you how to use these styles, or even remix more than one style to make your own unique style.